Have you been feeling like you've been doing all of the work, that you have been on the spiritual path, yet your life is not going the way you think it should? That it doesn't feel that you are in that place of abundance and joy and happiness that you thought you should be based on all the work that you've done? If that's the case, then this message is for you. Hi, I'm Joanne Carey. Welcome back to my channel. And today the guides bring through a message addressing just that, as well as an energy and light transmission to support you in shifting the reality that you're in, to reclaim your power as the beautiful creator being that you are, and to release the things that you've been holding on to, maybe even unconsciously, in order for you to step into the life that you're here to live. Your time is now, and that was made very clear in their message. Enjoy. Greetings. We are pleased to be with you today, and we are pleased to be sharing about something that is coming up for a number of light workers at this point in their lives. Many of you have been on the path for some time, and many of you have made choices based on all of your connection with spirit, all of the things that you felt would make a better world, that would support humanity, that would support the new world being created. You walked forth and did all of the things that you thought that you should, and yet you are feeling like somehow you have been denied, that you have been denied your value, you have been denied the abundance, you have been denied that fulfillment that you thought would come with all of the actions that you took. So we wish to shed some of our light on that situation where you may be feeling that you have done all of the right things and yet the outcome has not been as you have expected. You are not living the fulfilled and joyful life that you thought that you should. Now, do you recognize that in all that we've said, there are a lot of shoulds? There are a lot of, it should be this way. I thought if I did this, then this would happen. That part of comes from all of what you have been taught from a spiritual perspective. The more time you have spent on the path, the more you learned about your connection, about how those things should manifest in your life. In a way, we say, you were indoctrinated into a spiritual reality that is actually looking to change. Do you see? You are a powerful creator being, each and every one of you. You are victim to nothing. You are not victim to your life. You are not victim to others. You may go into alignment or into resonance with that, either consciously or unconsciously. But you are not victim. You are a powerful being of light. And if your life is not reflecting the joy, the abundance, the fulfillment, the impact that you desired, that is your soul telling you that it is time for a shift, a time for a change, to do something new. And it matters not how old you are. It matters not where you are in your life. You are always choosing. You're either choosing to continue the same path that is bringing you unhappiness, unfulfillment, feeling like that you have been shunned or denied by God. Or you can choose to understand that in this now moment, you can make a new choice to release the tethers to the old, to release the expectations that you had, and begin to tap into all the new potential that is available for you. You have so much available, and if you are feeling stuck, if you are feeling that your life is not where you want it to be, then you get to change it. Will you give yourself permission to change? Will you give yourself permission to release the old thoughts, the old expectations, the old patterns, the old teachings that are no longer serving you? Because they are keeping you spiraling around and around and around in the exact same place. If you do nothing different, if you make no choices different, if you think no new thoughts, you will be exactly, well, not exactly where you are right now, but you will continue to feel stuck. You are always moving forward. It will just become more painful. Do you see? If you think that you're unhappy in your life right now, and you are afraid to take a step forward to make a new choice because you don't know what's possible, we will tell you that it will continue to get more challenging, more unfulfilling. You will continue to feel more denied because you are the only one who can change it. You are the only one who can change your life. And the beautiful thing is that you are creating only from this now moment. All time, space is actually all now. And as you allow yourself to be in the moment that you are in, and you realize that that is the place that you create from, that you have the power to create from, and no other place, nothing in the past, nothing in the future, but only now, in this eternal now moment, you are powerful beyond measure. And you can choose to change your life right now. But it may be worth inquiring to yourself what benefit you get by telling the same stories over again and over again to have the same experience. How are you benefiting from the experiences you're having? How has your identity become tied up in who you are, the job you have, what you do in the world? You may need to release that identity. You may need to be willing to release the costume, the mask that you've created around you to keep you safe, to keep you in belonging, in part of a community. You are looking to grow. If you are hearing these words and you are feeling stuck and you are feeling that you are not where you think you should be, if you are not happy, you are not fulfilled, you're not creating the impact that you want, then reflect on why you would want to remain there. What benefit? For you are getting benefit. If you are well aware that you've been doing the work and you are well aware that you are supporting humanity in this upliftment, that you are a light worker, then you are benefiting from it in some way or another. What comes to you when you ask yourself? But the time is now to change. The time is now to move forward. It will get more uncomfortable because your soul is looking to move forward. You came here for this. You are prepared for this. But it is going to require you to hang up your victimhood. It will require you to hang up those beliefs and patterns, even if they are relatively new in the scope of things, even if they're spiritual routines or thoughts or beliefs on how you should be, how you should show up in the world, what you need to fit in to a reality that fits this new age, this new idea of what's necessary. Things are changing. Even relatively new spiritual practices are changing. Spiritual routines are changing because they're outdated. They're outgrowing them. You are outgrowing them. You're needing new. But you need to be willing to release the old in order to receive the new, in order to receive the new job, the new love, the new life, the fulfillment. But you have to say yes, and it takes one step at a time. You don't have to recreate your life overnight, you know. Some may, but we would recommend that that may be more disruptive. Do one thing to start to change your life to the one that you want. The one that you deserve. Yes, you do deserve it. But if you are not experiencing it right now, then you need to make a new choice. And ask Spirit to support you. Ask Spirit to support you. They will. But they will not if you do not ask. For they do not interfere. You are here in a world of free choice, making each choice in every now moment. Even the choice not to change is a choice, yes? A choice not to make a new decision is a choice. You are always getting what you expect. If you expect the same thing that you had yesterday, if you expect the same job, if you expect the same life, expect to not have what you want, you will have that. You are that powerful. But if you want something different, first determine what it is. What is the largest thorn in your side? What is the one thing that you would love to see changed? And take one action towards making that change. And then do one thing that brings you joy. And we would actually say, do the thing that brings you joy first and then focus on what the next step is for you. Because as you bring joy into your life, or the closest thing to joy that you can get, if you are feeling a little lower, then you might just get to some enjoyment, or maybe a little bit of happiness. But whatever makes you feel lighter, do something like that at least once a day, many times a day if you can. Many of you don't even know what brings you joy. You've been so busy focusing on all the things that are going wrong in your life that you've actually forgot to focus on the things that are already going right and what would make it even better. Will you allow yourself a chance to dream a little? Will you allow yourself a chance to dream? What would you love to do? What would you do if you could do anything? Invite that in. Invite that in, dear one. You are not stuck. You are worthy and deserving of so much more. And to see it outpictured, you may need to do something different. If you are not happy with where you are, you must do something different. Make a new choice. Make a choice to release a belief. Choose new thoughts that are supportive. You've got this. And to give a bit of support to you, yes, in order to bring a bit more energy to the situation. Even during our words, we have been lifting and weaving with your energies, supporting you, yes, lifting you, yes. But we will ask this one to bring through some transmission, some energy and frequencies to support you in opening to the new, in saying yes to new possibilities. For you cannot claim something different if it is not a potential. Are you willing to receive something new? Are you willing to step forth into the unknown? Are you willing to see the changes in your life that your heart is calling you towards? If so, say yes, for nothing is done to you, but we will gladly support you. And your divine soul, your divine essence, and your team are right with you also. Where you sit, where you hear these words, you are supported by many as you say yes to the change you say you want. When you say yes, that you're willing to release the things that are preventing you from taking that step forward. You must be willing, you must allow. So as you say yes, maybe even place your hand on your heart with your commitment, with your request and your intention. Atatumokutora katamatatamarktatatatatotorashidamatatamaraktamarktututoroshidamaraktara. I am willing to release What is not serving me, I'm willing to release the safety of the known in order to take the step forward to my heart's delight. Allow the fear of the unknown to release. Knowing that you are always being held and guided forward to your next highest step. And fear is not your friend. It supports you in being tethered to the life you do not want, even if it feels safe to you. The time for you to say yes is now. Atakatiki atakata akatuku utuku utuku utaka ataka ataka akatakataka ukutakataka ukutaka ama ukutaka akataki ikitika akatuku ukutuku ukutuku ama aka akatiki asha tuku ora shakataka asha asha tu. Ashata mikia autoko o okuto o I ata ama I ata tike atu I mikia ta maya kia ta katoko o yesikime ta kaya ya. Asata mikia autura mitia kuosh mikia tika anamatura kuosh shikia ta maka aushtu si hata makatara koda. Good. You are doing well. Ashatamiki ataka utu ushu tu ushu tu ushu tu ushu tu ushu 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 ushu. You will know when you know what the next step is. Ashatamaikia as you inquire. Ashatamakutuya shikiata. Don't force it. Ashatamakutuya shikiata. Let the mental mind take a back seat. Ashatamai and simply receive the energies. Ashatamakia. You're being coded in perfect ways. Ashatamakaya tikia, and they will come into your awareness in perfect ways for you. Ashatamikiata, you will know. Ashatamaikiata, what is the next step? Ashatamaikiata, takamukoyashikia. Trust that. Ashatamaikiata, we tell you the truth. Yes, Ashatamaikia, and your experience will be the benefactor of that. Ashatamikiata makatoyashikimata ukua tika atukura. Ashatamikiata makatoyashikika atakatoyashikimata amaka ukua. Asatikia. Be held. Be held. Allow. Ya. Allow. Ya. Ashtuku usha. Akatak usha. Ya. Ha. Sha. 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 Tiga. Sh. Ura. Akatakatakatakataka ura. Shatamikia satakura maokwa. Ashamaka aokwa makautiki okoshura katai sikia satamara. Ashatamakoya shikia satamara koya shikia tamakatara koya tikia tamakoya. Ashatakura shatamaikia satama shatamakai sikia ashatamara kaya sikia satamara koya shikia satamara. Just feel the energy fully clearing from your system, allowing source light now to pour down in and through your field, ashatamaikia tamakuya, feeling it melting down over your crown, over all of your energy field, through all of your bodies, through your cells, penetrating deep into the depths of you, ashatamikia satakura kamaikia satamara. Filling in all of the spaces that have been cleared, realigning all of the cells into the proper order. Ashatakamiya koa ashikiata makuya shikia satamara kaya sikiata. Readjusting you onto your own soul plan, ashakiata. Just a small shift, ashakamaithia. All of the work you have done has benefited you, ashatamikia, and it's just a little turn of the dial to realign you with where you are going next. Ashatamaikia, one of greater joy and fulfillment. Ashatakamiya, one of greater abundance and success in your own eyes of your own feeling of fulfillment and impact. Ashatikia takamaiatikia. It is not too late. The time is now. The perfect time is now. Continue to say yes. You are supported. Blessings to you each on this day. Shta, a, u, sha, shura, maraka, ashati, sha. If you liked that message and transmission from my team, please like it, share it, turn on notifications, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on other messages just for you.